Hey guys, so welcome to what I'm going to call Truth to Power Tuesday. I am a woman that prays a lot and I'm always asking God questions. And so one day I was in prayer and I was just talking about how, my heart still bleeds sometimes thinking about how our ancestors were, were unable to get education and they, didn't have all the information and, that they needed and they were at a disadvantage. And God said, first of all, he said they were not uneducated people. He said they were just at a disadvantage because they were in a land they had not been educated to. Where they came from, they were very highly educated. They were very innovative. They were just geniuses. But they were brought into a country that they did not understand the language, and they were not allowed to be educated to where they were. So they had ability, they had knowledge and wisdom. They just didn't know how to adjust to this system and culture. Well, can I say that today? Black people, I want to let you know, this is no shade to any other race, but this is just for my African American brothers and sisters. Let me tell you something. I am learning so much about us, and it is amazing. It is very much amazing. And we have been marginalized on purpose. But I said this in, I think it was my book, and I'm going to say it now. In one of my books, I said that I began to understand that my life was so rough and the enemy attacked me a lot because I was a threat. Let me say that again. I was under attack the way that I am and was and still am because of the level of threat that I am. And then I began to realize that's not just me. That is our story. Let me tell y'all something. We are very powerful people. We are people that is full of wisdom. We are very creative, and we are just amazing people. I pray that even though we are in a place that we don't understand the culture or the language of what they're doing, that we never forget how brilliant we are, that we never forget that we are wise, that we never forget that there are things in us that people will never understand. But I need you to know the reason why we bring fear is because they don't want us to know how powerful we really are. They don't want us to know how creative that we really are. They don't want us to know that the ideas that we have are genius, because they want to make sure that they can capitalize off of everything that we have. But I'm praying that in this season, I don't care what they're doing in this land, we have to realize who we are and what we have and what we can develop. Because we're not those same people. We have been educated to the system that they were blocked out of. And now that we have understanding, to Kendrick Lamar, we heard you loud and clear. And we are understanding that it's time to arise. Not only is it time for us to arise, but I want you to discover the power that is really on the inside of you and what you were created to do. They wouldn't be stepping on you and trying to pull you down if they didn't think there was nothing to you. They would not try to keep us marginalized and call us thugs and all types of things. Why? Because there's more power in me telling you what you're not, so you'll never understand and come into the likeness of who you are. I don't care if you've made major mistakes, if you dropped out of high school. I don't care what you've done. I need you to understand that you were made special, and we came from a generation that had to survive so that we could thrive. And it don't matter who don't like it. Just make sure that even though they look down and they talk about everybody else, that you don't believe the lie. Because let me tell you something. The day that we wake up to who we are, nothing will be the same. You guys have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye.